Welcome, in front of me is a Xiaomi Redmi Note 8 Pro, and today I'll show you how to go through the setup process of the device. So once you boot up the device for the first time, you'll be presented with this screen. So all you need to do on the start is just tap on the arrow and then select your desired language. So I'm gonna stick with the English. Let's go to the next one. Then select your region. Now for me, I'm just gonna select whatever, but you can just choose one. It will all matter in terms of Google and where it shows you like what apps are accessible for you based on the region you are from, and also the time zone and stuff like that. But for me, I'm not really interested in this in the moment, so I'm gonna select the first option that I click on, and then the next thing you will see is connect to network. Now you can skip this if you don't want to connect to anything, assuming the device wasn't resetted and didn't have a Google account previously on there. So if it did, you will not see the skip button on the bottom, but because this is a new device, I have it. So from here we have terms of conditions, so just make sure that it's checked on and then proceed further. And you have SIM checked, which I don't really have a SIM card. It doesn't really matter at the setup if there is a SIM card in the device or not. It will not really change anything, so you can just tap on next anyway, and once you put in the SIM card into the device, it will automatically recognize it anyway. From here you have a bunch of options that you can disable or enable, like localization and scanning. If you don't like it, you can basically read all of them and see what they do specifically and then disable them on however you like, but keep in mind that they can be enabled later on or disabled in the system anyway from the settings. So just tap on accept, then set a password. Now this is also optional. You can set a fingerprint or screen lock, as you have the option only screen lock. If you set a fingerprint, it will create also a screen lock, because you cannot have only a fingerprint sensor basically as a protection, because if something would, I don't know, you'd scuff your finger or it was unreadable in some way, it's nice to have anyway a different way of unlocking the device. I'm gonna set it up at the moment just as a example, and I'm gonna choose the password and the pattern, or the fingerprint and the pattern, but you also have a choice between PIN or password. Give it a couple seconds, gives you a message that you should remember it and stuff like that. So from there, draw the pattern that you wish. Let's just redraw it again, and from here tap on confirm, and then we get to start scanning the fingerprint on the back of the device. So it's basically under the cameras on this bump. If I flip it over, just as you can see, so it's right here, and let's just flip it back. Oops, I pressed one of my fingers on there. Okay, so I'm just gonna start tapping away on it. I'm doing it fairly quickly, but it's advisable to try to scan the entire finger accurately from basically every angle. But as for the sake of the speed of this, I just scanned literally the middle of it over and over. Additional settings, so you have again location, use experiment programs. You can disable or enable them or read in the gray text what it does. I won't really bother here. And then choose your theme. As you can see, not very many options here. You can go with the classical or limitless. I'm just going to choose this one that looks a little bit cleaner, and we're basically done. Theme applied, and tap on the arrow again, and we should be taken to the home screen. And as you can see, now the process is finished, so just tap on got it, and you can now use your device freely. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.